Good morning, everyone. I'm excited to be with you today. Today is Saturday, April the 9th, and we are going to get right into the Just for Today. I'm excited about today. I'm excited about this weekend, just having some time with my family to do some of the things that we enjoy doing. So I'm looking forward to spending time with them and mothering them. I know. At my age, oh wow, this has just been the best time, the best season of my life to be placed in the lives of two young people that need guidance. So I'm very excited about it. I hope that you are having a beautiful morning. I hope that you've taken time to tend to your own needs, tend to your own spirituality, your own physicality, your own mentality, right? Tend to yourself holistically. And if you need some help trying to figure what that is, get a hold of me. You can reach me at recoveryofhope21@gmail.com. I am available for discussion. Just reach out to me and then we set a time to Zoom together. That would be my best um, type of contact, is to set a time that we can have a Zoom one-on-one. So reach out to me and then we can schedule something that works for you and I both. I'm brought to you by Hope Through Navigation. And this is the H.O.O.D Recovery Services. H.O.O.D is an acronym, H-O-O-D, and it stands for Hope Offered on Demand. And I am busy as a bee, creating content and learning. I'm self-taught, so I'm creating content and learning through YouTube videos, what the best lighting is and different things that I need to do to be able to edit. I really haven't taken editing very seriously because I do like the organic atmosphere of being able to have a discussion and not make real huge blunders, but I do believe in being organic. I don't want it to be so sterile, but I will be doing some editing and putting some cards up that I want to make sure that you see and have access to certain information. So that will be coming in the next week or so. All right. Oh, I got one thing I want to tell you. I taped my first video, my first Zoom meeting of doing a few questions off of step one. And that is going to be the first taping that I actually practice editing because it can be intense when you're trying to instruct as well as do the work yourself so people can see it on two screens. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm getting closer to having that completed. And then I think you will really enjoy that as well. Those will be posted to this. Yeah, I'm going to post those to this Just for Today. Everything related to recovery, 12-step programs will be posted to this H.O.O.D Recovery Services channel. Okay, so we'll be doing that here soon too. Let's get into it. Let's get into it and see. Oh my goodness, I did not know that was the title. I didn't even look at it. April 9th, acting out. We learn to experience feelings and realize they can do us no harm unless we act on them. That's powerful. That comes from our IP number 16 for the Newcomer. And when I say our, I mean Narcotics Anonymous. I'm a member. I don't represent them, right? But I am a member. It's kind of like they get the benefit of me applying the principles of recovery, but I don't get the income from them selling stuff. It's kind of sort of like a two-way street, but I think they get more benefit. Here it is, April 9th, acting out. We learn to experience feelings and realize they can do us no harm unless we act on them. Oh, I'm loving that. IP number 16 for the Newcomer. All right, let's see what they have to say. Many of us came to Narcotics Anonymous with something less than an overwhelming desire to stop using. Sure, the drugs were causing us problems and we wanted to be rid of the problems, but we didn't want to stop getting high. Eventually, though, we saw that we couldn't have one without the other. Even though we really wanted to get loaded, we didn't use. We weren't willing to pay the price anymore. The longer we stayed clean and worked the program, the more freedom we experienced. Sooner or later, the compulsion to use was lifted from us completely, and we stayed clean because we wanted to live clean. That's amazing. I like that. The same principles apply to other negative impulses that may plague us. We may feel like doing something destructive just because we want to. We've done it before, and sometimes we think we've gotten away with it, but sometimes we haven't. If we're not willing to pay the price for acting on selfish feelings, we don't have to act on them. It may be hard, maybe even as hard as it was to stay clean in the beginning, but others have felt the same way and have found the freedom not to act on their negative impulses. By sharing about it and seeking the help of other recovering people and a power greater than ourselves, we can find the direction, the support, and the strength we need to abstain from any destructive compulsion. Look at that emphasis, any destructive compulsion. Just for today, it's okay to feel my feelings. With the help of my sponsor, my NA friends, and my higher power, I am free not to act out my negative feelings. I am free not to act out my negative feelings. I love that. Let me tell you why I love this. First of all, it gives the strength in the numbers. You see these items highlighted here. With the help of my sponsor, my NA friends, and my higher power, I am free not to act out on my negative feelings. But it also makes it normalized. It's okay to feel my feelings. And that's a beautiful reading, because I think that one of the empowerments of this program is when you surrender. One of the empowerments, I would say all of the empowerments of this program actually begin after the point of surrender. They say when the pain of staying the same is greater than the pain of change, you will change, right? So at some point in time, as it's noted in this first paragraph, we wanted to use, and so we use. We got loaded, but we paid a price that was higher than what we could actually pay, right? They said the first one is free, but you'll pay for the rest. The price of using or being in active addiction or any destructive compulsion, the price of maintaining that is always going to be higher than what you bargained for in the beginning, right? So if you are coming away recently from actively using mind, mood, and altering drugs, whatever they may be, alcohol, pills, weed, whatever it is that you're not prescribing, you're misusing, right? Abusing for recreational purposes, then at some point in time, that choice to use is no longer a choice, right? Because once you tap into the obsession and you go into the act of it, right? The compulsion, once you get trapped in that, there has to be a season of stopping to get free. You don't get free by stopping one day and going back to it, right? People say all the time, I could stop, I just could not stay stopped. And the reason why they couldn't stay stopped is a couple of things, I think. I think it's like a lack of gratitude for yourself, your life, your just that one day clean is amazing, right? They don't see the beauty in that. So the lack of gratitude or understanding of the spiritual beauty in the fact that you were able to actually stop something that you have been doing every day. The other thing I think is that there's no network, right? Like right here, with the help of my sponsor, NA, and my higher powers. So there's no network of comrades that you can actually turn to and say, I need help today. I'm not feeling, I stopped using, but I feel like using right now. I need help today. I feel like cheating. I'm not cheating right now, but I feel like cheating. I feel like shoplifting. I haven't shoplifted today, but I feel like I want some earrings and I want to go shoplift. Um, I haven't boosted, but I want to boost today, right? Because I know that there's a huge sale going on at this place and there'll be tons of people and I can get in and out without being detected. Um, you know, I haven't overate today. I haven't gone to all you can eat buffet and sat for 8 hours in a long time, but today I want to do that. I haven't taken a hit off a joint in a minute, but I'm ready to do it today, right? So there's no one that they can turn to. That's the second reason why I think people go back. They don't have a network of people that they can actually turn to or feel that they can turn to. Because I believe that members in Narcotics Anonymous are always ready and willing to do a 12-step with the person, meaning that they're willing to be a support for them. So they don't use the network that they have, or they've been gone so long that network has disintegrated into nothing. They don't know the numbers to get a hold of people, but you can always find the NA meetings online, right? You can always find where meetings are. So, and there's some in our area that have never changed their location. And if they've changed location, they just either gone across the street or right around the corner. They've stayed pretty much in the same vicinity. And anyone can tell you, all you have to do is show up on that particular area and they will tell you, oh no, that meeting moved over across the street. They're in that building, right? So I think that's one thing. And then the third reason why I think people can not stay stopped is because they have like a limited view of their ability to make the choice, right? They don't have as much experience in resisting or making the right choice on that. And so that muscle memory pushes them more towards, you've always done it, you've always gotten away with it, you've always survived. Yeah, you've had 1 or 2 overdoses, but they found you, you're still here, you can do this, right? So I think it's stuff like that. And I would say today, if that's you and you're in your feelings, and you're thinking about doing something that you know that you have intentionally stopped doing because it's detrimental to who you are holistically. And but you really are leaning towards in your mind, because they say the relapse always happens mentally first, right? Spiritually first. So if you are leaning towards, I'm going to be picking up here soon, I just don't know when, I'm looking for an opportunity, and you're obsessing about that opportunity, I want to say to you that you need to get to a meeting. You also need to share in that meeting. You need to take the burning desire. And for those of you that don't know, at the beginning of all our meetings, generally speaking, there's an opportunity for someone with a burning desire, meaning that they might hurt themselves or someone else, that needs to share, and we give them the floor to share 5 minutes, right? So you need to take the burning desire, even if you've never taken the burning desire. You should not be ashamed of taking the burning desire. That's why that's there, right? And you just need to say, my name is so-and-so, I'm an addict, and I'm really like, I'm like this close to using. I feel like I need you guys, and I don't need to leave the meeting and be by myself. I need to hang out with some recovering people that just don't mind sitting up drinking coffee or talking or chit chat. I need the network. I need the fellowship right now. And just say that. If you know why you want to use, you can indicate that. But if you don't, hey, what I want to say is that it's more common for us to want to than not. There doesn't really necessarily have to be a reason why. It doesn't have to be that someone passed away or anything heavy like that. It could just be you just detoxing. And that's a thought, right? Maybe you need to detox in a facility that can offer assistance to you so that you're not feeling all of the pain and the withdrawal symptoms on your own. Someone is monitoring you. Some people definitely have taught themselves how to detox. They've done it so often, not realizing that it comes in waves. And usually, when the goes high, and you've been doing good so far, the wave goes high, and those thoughts come, those racing thoughts, and those patterns. A lot of times, you don't know how to handle those on your own, where someone in a facility would be able to walk you through that and make sure you come through. The problem around here in this area is we really don't have any long-term assisted recovery facilities. We don't. Everybody's worried about the almighty dollar, and it's really not, it's not really conducive. And then you have people in the facilities that are also members, which I have no problem with members getting great jobs and stuff like that. But I do have a problem if the way that they carry themselves comes across as though they are not respectful of the person's confidentiality. And when people stop avoiding going into certain facilities because certain members are gossipy and work there and disrespectful, then that's a problem. That's a huge problem. That should never be the case, but it often is. And what I want to say to those people that are hesitant to get the help because of being, in fellowship with local members, then go outside of your city. Don't stop the opportunity for you to gain your life back over one or two people. Don't ever do that, right? Let God deal with them. That's not your business. Your business is to live. Your business is to live and to recover and to get the help that you need, right? So, with that, I hope that everyone is encouraged. I hope that you have a beautiful weekend. I plan to talk to you tomorrow.